So we're recording now. So, okay. So I could put this up for guys, people that don't, you know, have that time, and if the connection's really bad. So, 1 to 10, how overwhelmed do you feel at that? As long as you acknowledge that, you're like, okay, so I've got that, and you just take that time to zen and just think, okay, I'm super freaking overwhelmed right now. And it's like happy face, sad face. So, okay, so what's the primary emotion that you're experiencing? So, is it anxiety, stress, frustration, or sadness? Sorry, I felt sadness actually this morning because I sat there. I had my little peanut butter cups by like Deliciously Ella. I don't think they're great. It's fine. Not my favorite from her, but it was a snack. It was a healthy snack, so it's like a guilt-free snack. So I sat there with my coffee and I was just like, I am so tired right now that I feel sad. Like, let me know how you guys feel. You don't have to, obviously, but checking in with yourself, having that, like, even if it's 10 seconds, just to be like, how do you feel? Like, feel that right now, and then just write it down. It's like, why? What? And just acknowledge the feeling, like, in your body as well. Like, you know, what does this feeling feel like in your body? So mine was exhaustion and I felt sad. That was the emotion I felt with it. And sometimes you can get, you're just exhausted. Like, I'm so exhausted. I woke up at the time that I should have been at a hospital volunteering. I was like, oh my gosh, I've yet to email them to say, yeah, sorry I wasn't there, and I'm also not going to be there next week. Terrible, because, well, a hospital appointment. But I was like, oh, it's just so annoying that I am overworked to the point it was like, I can't do my day things. I can't volunteer and everything. And I was just like, sat there, just like, really like, oh, I'm so done. So done. It shouldn't be happening like this. So, yeah. So, what is the primary emotion you're experiencing? Sadness. And what does this feel like in your body? Exhaustion. So I'm going to give you guys a minute to think about that. Like, how is it? Like, and it might be good to like have a minute to think about like, okay, so what you're going to do with that. So I think I do actually go into it in a minute. Like, if you feel like that, then what you're going to do is that I'm tired, obviously I'm going to sleep, and it's like, I have no time to sleep. It's like, oh my god, what is life? It could be like, if you guys like doom scrolling till like 3 a.m., baby discipline, say I'm putting that way because I can't keep going on like this. I'm so tired right now. My voice is so hoarse. Why? Maybe I just drink some. I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's so rude to drink this. Did do it off camera. Look at the best. Look at the best. You've probably got some weird AMSR with my microphone being right there. Okay, so I just thought I'm feeling a bit tired because I feel a bit sad. And again, that is having like boundaries. If like I might, because of my work hours, like I get home so late, it's like having that boundary as well, setting yourself that standard, having that thing. It's like, nope, actually, I'm not going to be doing that anymore because I need to do what's best for me. Bit sad. Oh, I feel like, I don't know why I go with that accent. It's taking the mickey out myself. So. That's probably a weird MSR. This is my hand making a weird noise. So, what does that feel like in your body? It sucks. Exhaustion. Tired. My throat is like, what is that really horse thing? Hello? Okay. Right, so if everyone's ready, we're going to move on. It's going to be quite a short little one. We've been here for 5 minutes, well, maybe 10. So we're going to move on to this one, I think. Yes, so organising the mess, is that right? Yeah, because I had to look up. No, she's not right. No, that was right. Sorry. Speaking of organisation, like, hello. So, and this is it. So we've like acknowledged how we felt, like feeling tired. It's now it's just like organising the mess. Like, mess. It's so much mess and it's so annoying. It's like, why is life doing this to us? It's like, I think obviously I'm taking on too much, and I have done that before, where I've said like, right, I'm just gonna need to drop something. And again, it had been the hospital where I volunteer, and last week I didn't even go in. I was like, it's not even a priority. I don't care. And I went and did other things because it's like I was putting myself first because I don't need that. So I didn't need it. And today it was a case of just I have woken up so late. So now I need to, prioritize myself and put a standard and, a boundary there. So guys, so if you guys want to like write down everything that's on your mind, good luck. So it is the case of brain dumping. So when you want to organize something, brain dumping it, just shoving it all in a pile, like don't even think about it, just write, and then we'll look at it and then we'll characterize it. And you can also put it in, if you guys have got like a calendar or a diary, say like, okay, I'm going to do this day, do this day, do this day. And it kind of doesn't matter if you don't do it, it's fine. Don't put that pressure on yourself. I know I've done that. It's just like, oh my gosh, there's still a workshop I need to get done. It's in the red. Of like, you need to do this, you need to get it done. And I'm like, gosh, no, I'm done. And that kind of is like a self-love, act of self-love, just to say like, okay, no, I don't care, I just need to not think about stuff right now because, oh hell no, see, I'm so tired. Yeah, so it's kind of like best to put yourself first as an act of self-love. Say like, no, I'm just gonna doom scroll, like I don't even care. So brain dump, so write everything down. I don't think I can on a piece of A5 paper what I need to do, and I guess that would just kind of be like a personal thing, like what do I need to do, like stress everything. And that exactly, that is what journaling is. Just brain vomit your feelings on paper. And it is really healthy to do that, just to get it out, not think about it. And that can help you organize and prioritize everything that you need to do. And I remember I had to look up I have this baby. This is my baby. This, because I was like, you can have it either way. When I always was taught that having a Z for categorize and prioritize was American. So I looked up in here and it was C, but you can also have it as SISE. But I was just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to say categorize. But categorize? I believe that's the English way. That's probably why I've passed like some previous exams putting it with the S, because I'm very British, very patriotic, blah, blah, blah. Russia flags, gosh, and the theme tune, which, sorry, I've happened to open it up on the page where it says the COCK. Huh? Hello? Okay, so I was talking about being Patreon. Oh yeah, so I thought our national anthem was a Christmas song until like 5 years ago. I was like, oh, it sounds really Christmassy. Okay. Yeah, so I love how I just opened it up on a very rude word. Okay, so yeah, so categorizing, prioritizing, and that could be having like, okay, so what's most important? What is the thing that needs to get done first? And if you guys want me to do like a live on like how I do it on calendar, I use Google Calendars, and I know a lot of people do use Google Calendars just to be like, okay, so task, and you can color coordinate everything, and you can, have tasks for every category that you need to do everything in. I think I have like 10. And there are some things I want to do for you guys, and I've only just got, because I'm starting to make my own journals. And if you guys want to, I don't know, maybe there was a pre sign up thing if you guys wanted some. No pressure, I don't really care. It's gonna take a long time for me to get things going with it. But I just made, but they're all being fully handmade. The only part that's not gonna be handmade is like the paper, the fabric that's covering them, and maybe like the string and the ribbon, but everything else is gonna be completely handmade. And so there's going to be a limited number of them, and they're going to be pricey because I'm hand making these things completely, and that's not going to be my primary source of income, but it's something that I really want to do and help, and I believe in, and I think maybe proceeds are going to go to like charities to help with mental health, because I think it's a really cute thing to do. But so we are talking about other stuff. Sorry, distraction. Hello. Yeah, so getting things done, using Google if you want to do that. But take time to brain dump. I'm so sorry if I'm talking over this as well. I should have like music, like, I don't know, like the stuff you get when you call people up. Oh my god, calling people. I need to do that. Yeah. So yeah, just take that time now to think about like, what is you want to do. I could get my ukulele and play you some music. But it's all about categorizing, prioritizing. If you also wanted to take another look at this, you can. I am recording it, and yeah, just take a look, pause things that you want to do. And yes, so visualize the change. Hello, sunshine. So, what could you do, in the morning? What would your space look like? What would you want to do with your free time? And, I actually I was like, right, I've got so much to do, and I put everything in like a ChatGPT thing. I don't really use AI that much because I hate it. I mean, I do use it, but then it's like only when, because there's a lot of carbon emissions that go through that. This is producing carbon emissions like to go live for you, like a lot of carbon emissions. So I do limit that, and also I feel like it's taken away people's creativity. Especially a lot of artists on Etsy and stuff, and it's cutting that. And like I illustrate things, like I've got a book I've sent off to be published with a few things. That's another thing I need to do. It's just like contact more publishers, because they won't get back to you for like 6 weeks. If they don't, it's like fine, I'm not going to rely on that, I'm just going to keep going. So yay. I could probably even print it myself, maybe market it if I needed to. But yeah, so visualize that change, make it happen. I really believe in the power of visualization, even though I can't say it. Again, I looked at those Z's. So what would you want to do in the morning? Just take that time right now to just have a zen moment, even if I'm speaking over you, sorry. And visualize it, because it does actually really work. I kind of realized that I was like studying, and you know how if you're on Pinterest and you look at these girls that like get all these things and they're like studying, and everything's like really cute, fairy lights, la di da, and I literally just looked at that and I was like, oh my gosh, right now I'm like literally that girl. What happened? So things do happen. If you visualize things to happen, they do, and they can come true, if you believe. Like, what? So it does weirdly happen. What do you want? But I guess that really is like 5 or 10% of the work. You need to get up and do the things that you want to do. What would you want to do with your free time? Like, I visualized myself on the beach today. It's like, right, I'm gonna go there. Have I been there? No. I was gonna go to the fabric shop. Have I been there? No. Oh, it's gonna close in an hour and a half. Oh no, Cleo. Right. So yeah, it's just having visualize that change, and it does really work. To do what you want to do, even if it's like a minute, because it kind of gives you that time to actually that motivation to do it. It's like, oh, clean bedroom, it's like, yes, let's go, big or small, it doesn't matter. Like, visualize it, it might motivate you to do the actual change. So yes, I'm so tired, guys. I'm about to fall asleep. Oh, it's cold. My coffee's cold. No plastic in the sea. Say no plastic. Yeah. Yep. Oh, she's rank. Anyway. So if you guys are happy with that, like, brain dump everything. It's a really good method to be like, okay, so what do I need to do? Blah. Even if you're so busy and you got like ADHD brain, like, moi, it will, it's so beneficial to be like, write it down in that moment, and and then you won't forget, because you will forget. And that's why it's really good for like Google Tasks, because you can have an app and you can be like, boom, everyone shut up, don't say anything. That's literally what I think. It's like, don't say anything, I will be distracted, I need to write this task down. Everyone silence, because even for a split second, if I'm distracted, sorry, but I've forgotten. Sucks. Okay, so let's move on to moving forward. What have we done here? We've just shifted. No, we haven't. Alright, so moving forward. So I've got so much stuff on my desk. Like, I couldn't help it. So moving forward, again, like, set a single small goal. Goals are so beautiful, and that could go in... I thought I was going to fall asleep then. Set a small goal. Yes, moving forward. Like what we said about like prioritizing tasks, setting the small goal along with that. Just set the smallest goal. Even if everything's too much right now. I literally set a small goal for August. I set 3 goals for August, and I said I'm going to record 4, podcasts a month, like one day a week. And here we are. It's like I'm showing up, even though it's not in the best way that I want to, but I'm still showing up. So, and it's live because I don't have to edit. I will obviously be posting if I have to. There's a helicopter going over. We can all look on the live radar and see what helicopter that is. Okay, that's not very weird. So it's flight radar, isn't it, or something? So we can set that small goal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I said, I was like, I'm gonna book a live speaker event because I want to talk, and if you guys want me to talk anywhere, that'd be great. I like this so. So that would be great. And sorry, I'm so weird. I don't know why it's funny. It's amusing to me. So Good calendar, we've done that. Setting goals. I'm showing up. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm showing up for you guys, even though it's in this way, so I don't have to edit. I can just post it and be like, be gone with you. But there's so much more I want for this podcast, but I'm just like, there is no brain. I'm really waiting. I don't know how parents do it. I look at Ryan Reynolds, for example, and I'm like, how are you running all these businesses, doing all these things, being a parent, and still showing up? And I'm like, how the fuck? I'm like, I'm trying to do stuff here, and I'm exhausted. What on earth? So for example, it's like, and that's kind of the level I want to be. It's like, I want to be doing all these things. I'm just not waiting for the mindset. I think I'm trying to train my mindset to do these things that I want to do. Even if some things have to slide through the cracks, as long as I've acknowledged that they slid through the cracks and I've let them go, that's fine. It's when you don't acknowledge them, I think that's the problem, especially for me. Like, I don't know if that's for you, and it's just like panic mode. Like, I was late for work. I think an hour, 2 hours late for work. It was fun. I should be working those hours anyway. So tired. Right. Because I didn't know, because I put it in my calendar and it slipped through the cracks. Like, I am so... I can't even discuss it with myself. No, it was fine. Because I was an hour late, because I put in my calendar at the wrong time. That's fine. So let's have a look, guys. So yeah, so have a look at that small thing that you can do right now. Just make small amount of progress. Even if it's making your bed, like, that's still a goal if you set that, and then, you know, do that. Say, like, I'm going to eat salad once a day or something. Set that goal, whatever it is. Sometimes it just depends on where you are. Sometimes even the smallest goal can be the most difficult, to be the most hardest. Like, sometimes I've had a stage of depression where brushing my teeth was the single most hardest thing I swear I've ever done. Like, it depends where you are in your mindset, but you guys can do everything that you want. You would not believe what you're capable of. And, you know, I think that's the problem with me. It's like, I am so capable of everything. Let's go. Let's do everything. Woohoo! And then I'm like, my body's like, no, you ain't. Nah. So it kind of is like, yeah, prioritizing what you can and can't do. Know who you are, your body, and what you're doing. Checking in. Like, for example, I felt so malnourished. I don't know, I got really frustrated with myself one day as I woke up. I was like, I'm just so malnourished. And it's like, I just feel so deprived. So malnourished and deprived. I went to go get, like, some kind of protein shake that would have, like, all the vitamins in. And I had it, and I was like, okay, I do actually feel better. Could be a placebo. But I felt a little bit less tired. I felt like I got nutrients, which probably won't even make sense. I'm just going to pee them out. It probably does nothing. It's probably a placebo effect. Doesn't matter. But it helped me. You know, as long as you're putting good things in your body, absolutely fine. Obviously, I don't mind it because it's whey protein as well, and I need to check in with that. Obviously, don't take my advice. I'm not a nutritionalist on that. Don't take my nutrition advice, at least, because I'm not a nutritionalist. But I need protein. I'm gonna double check actually with myself if that is the protein that I need. Because I'm vegetarian, so I don't get that protein. So I'm not sure. It could be the same or it could be a different type of protein. I need to double check. I have a whole book about nutrition, so I'll double check and obviously Google. I prefer books. That's why I literally opened up my dictionary and I was just like, she's pretty. I like her. Like, she's got an armrest, got a yoga block as well, you know. Okay, so celebrate the small wins. Yes, it is so important to reward yourself when you do, you know, have that goal. You've done it, and you're like, right, I'm gonna go get a chocolate bar. I've got a golden ticket, you know. Go get yourself that reward. It's completely okay to do that. It's okay as long as, you know, I guess it's all balance as well. Like, even if you want to lose weight and then you're like, I'm gonna go get an ice cream. It's all about balance, having, you know, everything good for you, and, you know, it's okay to have a little treat every now and then, reward yourself. And that could be even, you know, buying tickets to the ballet or whatever you're into. I mean, I want to go see the ballet, but that's fine. I've just bought tickets to to go watch a new Demon Slayer movie. Anyway, so celebrate small wins, acknowledge, yes, and yeah. How does it make you feel when you acknowledge that small task? Complete small tasks. It makes you feel so happy. I know, like, I wouldn't say if you guys play golf, like I but when I remember that feeling like of like chipping, you know, chip when you hit the ball, when you're on the grass that looks really, really precisely cut. Perfect. Pristine. Sorry if you guys hate AMSR. I hate it. I hate it. And you chip it, which means you knock it a little bit, and then it goes on that flat grass, flat as flat could be, and then it goes like near the hole, and that feeling you get, which is like, oh, I've done it. Oh my goodness, I've done it. It's going. Ah! And then it's like that far away from the hole, but it's fine. You get that feeling. It's like that's what golfing's all about. But if you guys have that feeling where it's just like, yes, I've done it, you know, I've completed that task, I feel so happy, I'm gonna go reward myself, you can absolutely do it. Absolutely do it. So, yeah, glad we've established that. And playgolf.com. If you guys watch Happy Gilmore, golf isn't like that. Even though they did use professional golfers in it. I think because I actually watched it yesterday and I was like, oh, there's Charlie Hull. I think she's actually, yeah, she's on my mirror as like a motivation thing. It's like, yes, I see myself doing that, and it's kind of like visualizing. And she was working at the little golf, what do they call those little golf? Oh, what are those little golf things? What are they called? The fun golf, where it's like ridiculous. Crazy golf? Crazy golf. Yeah, she was like in that, and like it was funny. That was a funny movie. But yeah, no, golf competitions are not like that. You don't, unless, I don't know. It's like you don't just turn up. So I'll play golf today. Yeah, you have to like book in advance and stuff, and you have to be a member of a club, and like you have to have a handicap, so you just don't just turn up. It's funny. Anyway, so, and if you're drunk, you're gone. You're not even allowed to play. What is it? Obviously it's a movie, it's all made up. Anyway, so plan your next step. Guys, plan your next step. We're nearly done here. I'm so sorry if I bored you. I need to get on, maybe go to the fabric shop, I don't know. But my next step is to look at my Google Calendar and be like, where am I in life? I've probably missed something. Send an email to say, I'm so sorry I didn't show up. I'm exhausted. So I think my next step would be setting those boundaries. I think, what are your guys setting? Setting boundaries, taking time to check in. I even, because life is so busy, I had to create like a week thing. It was just like A4 piece of paper. It's like, okay, and write the task done, a task done that I want to get done. on those days. It doesn't matter when I do them, as long as they're done. That might be a great thing for you guys. Like, for example, I, clean my car. I want to clean my car on this day. I did not. My car's got like grossness on it. But that's fine. Some things can slip through the cracks, and I'll do it another day, because it's kind of like keeping up those appearances, making yourself look pretty and stuff. Turning up in a poopy car. Who does that? Not me. Totally me. So yeah, so the next step, and it is like really good to have an intention for the next day. I know in one of my journals, in one of my journal print, I do have that thing on the template. What do they call that? The little thing, draft, I think. One of my journal drafts, I do have that. So it's really important to set that step, to set that intention for you. I just think it's really great. I'm so excited to get my journals out, but the first things are going to be lined, which is so boring, but they're going to be lined. And this is still really important to have journals, writing things down and, having those moments for yourself. So what are your guys' next steps? So mine's setting boundaries, creating like, I don't know, making sure I get at least one task done. I don't know. Or like looking through the tasks I haven't done and finding time for it, because it all is about finding time for things. It's exhausting. So yeah, so finding time for the tasks that I need to get done. I think setting boundaries is the one for me. I need to set that boundary and say like, but it's like, I know it's like a job, and I'm like, great, because it's an employer that's like, I gonna get better really with what I want. And it's kind of like having those boundaries, finding the balance with what your needs are. Like, always put your needs first. It's like, especially with a job, because you're working to make someone else richer. You're spending your time to do, what you're getting money from them, but you're also making them richer. So it's like, and it's your time, it's your life energy. Why? Where? You need to, oh gosh, I don't know, but it's like finding balance, setting boundaries. But yeah, just take time to think about like your next step. Even if it's one, you can have like 10 steps, it doesn't matter. I have a course actually on Skillshare about setting goals and having that done. I think it's all about the only one I have on Skillshare, because they were like, no, you can't have this subject on Skillshare. And I was like, what? My other course is about it as well, and you've approved it. And then they were like, no. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to say anything about the other course then. But there is a course on there. It's all about cognitive behavior therapy, and I just talk about setting goals and stuff. So if you wanted to know about that, to go more in depth about it, you can. I have not yet uploaded the other one. I did set the intention to do it, but it was just so slow at uploading. It's like, come on, do your thing. So I will be putting that on Patreon. You guys can sign up for free. That's what I want you guys to do. I don't want you to pay for anything yet. No, I don't want you to pay for anything. Especially on, I don't want to force you to do that, but if I you wanted to buy something, you absolutely can. There's absolutely no pressure. I don't believe in that. Like, I really, really hate what adverts are today and how these influencers are talking to you about, like, oh, I happen to have this pair of glasses. Oh my gosh, like, these pair of glasses. Sorry, not ripping on Americans, sorry. they're just like, and that's why I'm so glad to have these glasses sponsors video. I'm just like, I know I don't believe in that, but if you want to buy it, you can. I just think it's so, overdone, and that's what I don't like. And I'm not trying to sell you anything yet. No, I'm not trying to sell you anything. So, but it is free. If you want to buy that course, you are more than welcome to. It's probably the worst way to sell things. If people are watching this and they're just like, ugh, what are you even? But it's not. I'm literally just, it's like free. And so for you, and if you sign up, you want us to do more lives like this, that will be there for you. Stop. And they'll probably be better since you're paying for them. Like, still. But this is just a free thing for you guys that, I guess they will be like this, but this is just for you guys, and it's also for me because I don't have the time. And if this happens next week where I'm just talking to you like this and we'll talk to guys, give me some comments, let me know. That would be really great. I think I'm gonna actually, because this is on YouTube, I'm gonna put this on Spotify as well, I think. So if they let me. Who knows, because they do have one for courses. This isn't really a course, this is a live. So yeah, guys, I hope you got something. Leave in the comments what you think. Not mean things, I can't read them anyway if they're mean. It's probably why I get no comments. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this. I'm gonna leave it there. Really reflect on this. I am going to upload this on YouTube, so if you wanted to go back, if this does give me the option to do it straight away, if not, it will be from a recorded session, like 20 minutes in, I think. I don't know. From the live. So I hope you guys got something from this, or whatever it is. It would be great to have a chat, and I guess that's what Patreon will be. There will be a tier of like one-to-ones and stuff, and having the chat, and just like maybe group sessions of like little workshops. I think that'd be really great to do. But for now, we're here. Hopefully there's gonna be a better episode out in the future. I really have that in mind. It's just so annoying that, again, there's a lot being taken on in my life, and like, do I have the time to do the things I want to do, guys? But I'm still showing up for you guys because it's just not fair, it's not right, okay, to not be here. But we are here and we're doing it. So guys, I really, really hope you got something from this. It would be, just, I think my neighbour's going to come past and he's got the weirdest cough. Oh. Anyway, so he's like, and I'm like, oh, why? Anyway, I hope you guys got something from this. So yeah, I hope you guys got something from this, and maybe more in the future. And yeah, hopefully this can be more professional. We are setting the studio up in the other room, which is exhausting. Everything is exhausting, but this is why we're journaling, because we're checking in with ourselves. We're making sure we know how we feel. We can't, we need to know how we feel all the time. God damn it. Let's be self-aware, because, it's not okay. It's not okay to not be It sounds weird, but you need to acknowledge your feelings all the time, which sounds like, ugh, why would you say that? Gross. But it really is important to have that emotional well-being. Just for happiness, guys, we need it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this live there. I really hope you guys got something from it. If you didn't, that's fine, but yeah, leave comments, there'll be more. Join my Patreon for free, that's totally fine. You'll just get like a newsletter of like things, if you want to join, like little updates of things. I'm gonna really try to get on Instagram as well. Probably not the best, probably best to join the Patreon. I'm so old school, like I can't even. I was gonna do this on maybe I could have done it on Instagram. Okay, maybe we'll do another one on Instagram at some point. Yeah, I could have set it up. Oh no, because you can have another screen. Oh no, Cleo. Right, never mind. Right, so that's fine. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, right. Okay, guys. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. I I'll let you guys go. Let me know what you think. All of what I said, all of the above, and I really hope you guys got something from this. Let me know. And that's where we're gonna leave it, I think. Let's close the journal. We're done having that moment. I'm so glad, you guys could be here, and yeah, so I'll let you guys get on. Okay. Toodle pip, guys. Toodles, toodles.